box. Yeah, right there. Confection gift box for some convenience stores should carry that. Fred Durst will soon become a warlord. Dude, Fred Durst, like, aged super fast, I feel like. Like, you look at a picture of him now and he's like, yeah, that's like, oh my god. Oh my god, we're still wearing the glasses. Confection box. Oh god, is that gonna be at the Don Quixote? Fred Durst could start like a medieval, or not, like an RPG party with like other metal band members, like. Hold on. Have Varg as his like chaotic evil wizard party member. It's just that easy. So he'd be the wizard. Fred Durst is probably a fighter. Who else could he have in his party? Oop. The ICP magnet guy. That's just death. That's not non-lethal, Kiryu. That's not non-lethal. You can't just do that to people. Not have them die. The thing is, with like a lot of like metal musicians, it's like it's either your class is gonna be. I'm going the opposite way. Either your class is gonna be barbarian or wizard. There's not really a whole lot of wiggle room for much else. He's fine. He's not fine. Like entirety of Black Sabbath is like sorcerer / wizard. Quick hide inside the Don Quixote. Never find me in here. Alright, is it... Oh my god, where is it? %30 of power metal is played by actual barbarians. Is it the 24-hour Poco Showa? I like how they all Powerwolf. Oh wait, yeah. Powerwolf is like an all cleric band. Let's see. Do you have it? Bro, where's the confection box? It sells imported brands. Oh god, the side quest is over there, yeah. Not the drugstore. All the way up there. Here, we're taking a cab to get there. all the same, like, chain store, but they... Oh god, no. No, 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 no. No, not the race car minigame. No, 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 no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Gonna get dragged into that. The race car minigame is probably my favorite, which is why we're avoiding it for now. There it is. Hydrate, I just finished my coffee. Alright, wait. Back down here. Does this actually lead up to the... That's probably where, yeah. This probably leads up to Tachibana's. You hear that the guy said he wants to eat 5 more brain worms. The worms! The worms are back! There's no way that statement came out like a week after Dracula Flow 5. I refuse to believe that. Also, it was like 5. It was like 5. It wasn't just 1. I don't think the first one actually died. Man. The worms are speaking to me. They're back. Nope. Bro, it's... the candidate list keeps getting worse. Before it was just regular brain deterioration, now it's deterioration by worms. There's no way. Here it is. Here's the real estate minigame. Is it really unlocked this early? Give this guy 5 million yen. Is it big cutscene time? No. Oh my god. Bro. Bro, he's got the setup. Sega Genesis. Move out. I have any experience DMing online. Oh.
はい。
あんたも不動産屋なら勉強しな。
Uh-oh.
たとえ抵当権が設定された不動産でも
Short-term rental tenants are legally protected from the mortgage's demands. Oh, he's quoting law. Uh-oh.
要するに俺は法律に守られてここにいるんだ。なんなら
Uh-oh.
出るか。
固いこと言わないでくださいよ。立ち退いてくれるなら引っ越し費用はこっちで持ちます。ここの物件と同程度のとこをうちでご紹介しますよ。
あのな、俺はここが気に入ってんだよ。そうやって何でも金で解決しようってのは安心しないね。
立ち退き料目当ての占有屋がよく言う
な。なんだよ占有屋って。てめえ言いがかりつける気か？
ねえ辻さん。
Squatter, I'll have you know I just happen to live like this.
新しいオーナーさんとしてはさっさとこんなボロビル転売して人儲けしたいわけです。
そんなもんそっちの都合だろ。お前ら下っ端じゃ話になんねえ。
I've experienced DMing. I've experienced DMing and playing online, or DMing in person, but I have not yet DM'd online. But I am the forever DM of my group.
何の話かわからねえな。
だからそんな猿芝居はいらねえってんだよ。部屋に居座るだけが脳のチンピラがでけえ口叩くな。
Thanks.
なんだと？
あんたごときにオーナーは出てこねえよ。バックのヤクザに伝えとけ。お前らのこの立花不動産だってな。
No, no, I have not, Bobson.
調子に乗んなよ。不動産屋風情が。
それじゃ要件は伝えましたよ、辻さん。
And enjoy your Sega playing Galaga.
ま、最初はこんなところだろうな。
Well, he didn't take the 5 mil.
ずいぶん荒っぽい交渉だったじゃねえか。ビジネスマナーってのはどこに忘れてきたんだ。
仕事ってのは使い分けが大事なんだよ。だいたいあの辻って戦友屋はうちの交渉相手じゃねえ。まずは本物の交渉相手を引きずり出さねえとな。
本物の交渉相手。バックにいるヤクザか。
ああ、結局向こうも金が目当てなんだからよ。お互い
Okay, so we just gotta weed out the Yakuza. It's not him we're worried about, really. Oh, hey, there they are now.
なんだこいつら。
鈍いね、桐生君。本物の交渉相手だろう。早速反応があったってことだ。
I love when guys out of uniform. They all could have been wearing matching purple suits.
あんたは？
おたくらの味方ですよ。杉田ビルの占有屋に困ってるんでしょ。
ええ、まあね。
Hey, we need you to kick that guy out.
うちが話つけてあげるよ。そしたら彼すぐに立ち退いてくれるから。
なるほど。その仲介料としてうちはあんたらにいくら払えばいいんです？
話が早いね。さすがカムロ町の不動産屋だ。そうだな。700万ってところが。
7 mil.
転売したら奥は儲けが出るでしょ。700なんて良心的だと思わない？
ほんの少し部屋に居座っただけで700万。あんたら楽して儲けすぎでしょ。
楽して儲けてんのはお互い様だ。今時の不動産屋は濡れ手で泡だ。
Just tripping over cash.
だってあんたらに払う金はないよ。ただそれでもあんたらには戦友屋に口聞いてもらう。
へえ、どうやって？
もちろん力ずくでだよ。ね、キリ。
Oh, now we're using force.
あんた、鼻からこういう筋書きだったのか。
I just need you to beat these guys up.
でも新入社員の初仕事にしちゃ相手の数が多
Yeah.
すぎたか。
Hi.
いや
Only asked because I want to get my grubby fingers in the minds of possible players in reversing 5E's main character syndrome.
素人余計な手間かけさせやがる。この手間
Luna loves the idea of violence. Yeah. Yeah, you like knocking stuff over, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about you.
300
Yeah.
合わせて1000万だ。
That brings us up to 10 million. Yeah. Oh my god, she's really excited about violence. .5e does have a big problem of main character syndrome, mostly because of how the system is run, yeah. Issue with 5e is the removal of character customization through skills. That's my main problem with 5e also. Low level 3.5 is really fun, because it really does sell the idea that you're just regular people going on an adventure.
お前らどこの組のもんだ。
What family you running with? Oh, Tojo.
太平一家。あいつの組。
Ah.
堂島組若頭補佐。阿波野弘樹。
うちを敵に回したこと後悔しても遅いからな。首を洗って待ってやがれ。
Just leave their buddy.
河村町には星の数ほどヤクザの組があるのによ。
I do want to try out the
堂島組の人
some of the OSR stuff, like the OSR Renaissance stuff, because it looks pretty cool.
最も
It's like a modernized first edition D&D.
いい挨拶代わりになったんじゃないの？ 戦友やの辻さんよ。
はい。
まだそのビルに居座るつもりなら、さっきの話の続きするかい？
Uh-oh.
いや、その。
あんたの
Nah.
後ろ盾は見ての通りだよ、辻さん。それでもまだ一人で頑張る気。
Wonder if the reprint of the AD&D rulebook for Stranger Things is still being sold by Hasbro.
めっそうもない。
あ、そう。それじゃ今夜中にあの部屋出てってね。明日の
There's also the bigger talk around like the culture surrounding 5e, which is like a whole nother rabbit hole, which
今夜中に立ち退かせていただきます。
spend like the next hour talking about how much I don't like that, but you know.
これがあんたの仕事のやり方ってわけか。
俺のじゃない。全部立花社長から教わったやり方だよ。ま、最初の仕事にしては上出来か。どう？極道やるよりよっぽど楽しかったろ。
A lot easier than Yakuza work.
からも感謝されるしな。
俺が極道になったのは
They spend 5 minutes on the culture of 5e because I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like Zlargak has mentioned it before, but it's basically
殻の一つで
same thing as kind of like
極道に
the
戻る気か。
そんな先のこと考えてね
like wider spread of like quote unquote nerd culture into like pop
えよ。
culture.
あとはどうする？
It's essentially the same deal, but instead it's like more people coming in through like
お前は山野井のじいさん
coming in through like the pop culture version of nerd culture, and then also through the critical role thing. So like people's understanding of
ここ
D&D
のすぐ近くだ。
is through the lens of critical role.
セレナ。何の店だ？
So it's like not necessarily like
クラブだよ。
a
安心しな。
it's not an RPG or like
さすがだから
a
今日の打ち上げと行こうじゃないの。俺の
or a
案外
type of
気前がいいんだな。
you're not getting into the role of like a character with like stats and everything. It's more like treating D&D like theater instead of like a simulation mixed with role playing. If that makes sense.
マッハボールか。わかった。
It's trying to make it into like small group theater essentially. Which there are systems for that, like mainly World of Darkness, which is essentially like built specifically to be like essentially just making your own horror TV show with like your buddies, because like I mean like the turns and everything is called like scenes. But it's like just the watering down and kind of flanderization of like what D&D kind of is.
自分の物件なんてもうほとんど残ってない状態なのに、あれだけ圧力かけられてもまだ。
Cody.
まったくだ。
And there is the kind of whole like very 5e, it makes it very easy to make like an overpowered like OC donut steel character. Like God, just like look the recent like look at any like recent online discussions of D&D, and like you will find the combat wheelchair discussions where it's like the kind of like the kind of like inserting yourself instead of like making your own character kind of deal, even though it like doesn't vibe with like the interior logic of the of like the setting. Because like if you actually look at it, I remember looking at the actual rules for the combat wheelchair. What was it that was like the most? It was like you can't ever be knocked prone, and it's like essentially like the stats for the wheelchair make it to where like even if your character is not disabled, you are better off just like hopping in the wheelchair, because it's just better. Like statistically, any cleric will become a god at level 10. Oh yeah, yeah. The level scaling of 5e is kind of wacky too. Not to say that like 3.5 doesn't have wacky level scaling. Hazard, please give us leprosy rules. Do these seem balanced? Let me try to find it. Cause I remember it's like it is something like crazy. It will definitely solve murder hobos, power scalers, and fun haters. I'd have to find it. I think Nick Beardia did like a video on it at some point, but it's like the stats are like where is this? It might have been like it might have been edited at some point, because like the original one is like fucking insane. Oh wait. If I don't, AD&D have rules to make a stronghold? Yes, it did. The Stronghold Builder's Guide is very cool. Oh, yeah, okay, so essentially, yeah, it's like a ton of like we can actually look at this. This is like a yeah, you know about the Stronghold Builders book. We're getting like way off topic here, but So keep in mind this is like something you get like at the start of like your character character creation. So you get all this stuff with the equipment. Yeah, so you can't fall. You don't fall over when it's struck. So you're essentially it's like you're able to engage in like mounted combat without having to take ride checks. You can you get a ton of extra attacks. You get to ram people with like better stats than just like charging. You get like a ton of like all this stuff. You can upgrade it to like be a tank essentially. Oh, this might have been edited. Yeah, I think this is the edited version. There was something in here in like the original version that was essentially like you can't be knocked prone. And you have like advantage on trip attacks, like it like just by default. Honestly, that should be the kind of character Freedom Hasbro should be pushing, not 20 gazillion feats to make it possible for the DM to impossible to keep track of. Okay, so like second edition has a lot of cool stuff that I love with like and it's kind of like homebrewed into like my group's games where used to for most classes I think once you reach level 10 you stop playing D&D as like a single character and you essentially start playing Crusader Kings. Because like if you're a fighter at level 10 you get your own fortress and like a stronghold of like people to command and you're supposed to play like a king or a warlord. If you're a wizard you get a wizard tower. If you're a thief you become the leader of a thieves guild. If you're a cleric you become like a bishop or something like approximating one. And it's like the idea is supposed to like, alright, you're playing D&D but now zoomed out. Which I think is a really cool idea. And is like it sounds way more fun than it just being alright, your numbers now make you God at level 10. And it keeps going up exponentially. to being super God.
Oi, しっかりしろ。
桐生さん、お願いしていた仕事。
Oh my god, they beat up old guy. Anyway, back to Yakuza. Back to Yakuza.
いえ、大丈夫です。過ぎたビルまでよろしいですか。
Basically, D&D would be better if it was just medieval GURPS and you were a poor medieval peasant. If you're a fighter, you're a poor medieval peasant who picked up a sword.
すみませんね。ありがとうございました。
Your character should be shit at everything he does, but he should be able to overcome insurmountable odds.
それより大丈夫なのか。
Oh, wrestling cord at level 12. If I can't do that, then why am I playing? Kiryu is a monk. Kiryu is a monk. Kiryu's a monk with the tavern brawler feat.
実はうちを潰そうとしている連中がいましてね。そいつらの要求を断り続けていたら。
Let me explain to you the minigame that I'm the head of.
あんたを潰そうとしている連中。もしかして娯楽王とかなん
The Leisure King.
え、
Leisure Souteleri.
どうしてそれを？
さっき向かう途中で絡まれてな。山の井を消すだの殴っただの。
Yeah, this is just side quest stuff.
言っていたからもしやと思ったんだ。
そうですか。
一体何なんだあの娯楽王ってのは。
娯楽王。
There is also a weird thing about God, we are gonna be in this for a while. The thing there's also the weird thing about like the kind of the 5e culture.
今
where it's like, instead of learning like different systems, they'll just like, which I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I guess it's like, I kind of get why, because it's like, I understand learning a whole new system is like kind of a pain sometimes, but I kind of, I don't know, I kind of like looking at new systems. But it's like there's this kind of like desire to like, instead of learn new systems, just to make everything 5e and to like slap like a different coat of like acidic paint on them, or acidic paint on it, which is kind of weird. So it's like for instance, instead of like learning the official like Star Wars tabletop rules, it's just like we'll just play with the rules of 5e, but just replace everything with Star Wars. 40k seems cool if only it was 5e. Yeah, basically. Or like, yeah, only War or Dark Crusade. By the way, the 40k RPGs are really cool. You should take a look at those rules. There's a vibe to use 5e as a base system and morph it into whatever you want. Yeah. But again, the problem with that is like 5e's rule set is like very specific to like a set kind of feeling where it's like players are by default kind of supposed to feel powerful. You're essentially making like superheroes. Whereas like other D&D systems are kind of like you're supposed to build up to that point. Like 2nd edition especially is like you're just people at the start. 3.5, like I'd say at 3.5, like after you get past like level 10, it kind of starts getting into like wacky, like okay, you're gonna start becoming a demigod like on your road to level 20 kind of thing. But level 20 should be that way. Like 5e, I feel like by the time you reach like level 8 or 7 maybe, you're kind of getting super powerful. Like if you're playing by the rule set, like strictly. Hail Commissar Gotniyama. It's just like there are other RPG systems where it's like the rule set is kind of like built to mesh with the aesthetics and the kind of like feeling that you're supposed to get from the setting. Like Dark Sun would not work with 5e as is. You would have to homebrew a lot of stuff for Dark Sun to work with 5e. Well, there's a Fallout RPG and Wargame, but not anything for Elder Scrolls. 3.5, you feel like you're slightly better than a regular dude, and through hard progression you become gods among men. Checks it. Yeah, 3.5 is like you are an above average person to start out with. I need you to take over my real estate business. I'd have thought, what if we did a Jim Jones take over a small town and appoint one of us as a baron and do absolutely nothing about that? Yeah, Wolf has been trying to do that for a while now with our friend group, trying to get him to move to his hometown and do that.
このまま行けばこの事務所は潰れてしまう運命だ。
しかし別に俺じゃなくても
He's trying to build Outer
そう
Heaven.
な奴がいるんじゃないか。
なかなか桐生さんほどの男はいないと思うがね。それに私はあなたを信頼しているんですよ。あなたが思っている以上にね。
なぜだ。
桐生さん、あなた風間慎太郎という男を知っている。
How do you know my dad?
え？
あなたは風間さんが経営する施設の出だそうですね。つまり彼はあなたにとって育ての親だ。そして堂島組の若衆として杯を受けた今もその恩を忘れず風間慎太郎を親として慕い続けている。
あんた一体どうしてそれを。
誰か信頼できる人間はいないかと探す私にあなたを推薦してくれたんです。
God, the empty ramen boxes.
立花か。
ええ、くれぐれも内密にと
This game is really good at rendering disgusting
あなたのことを
disgusting
いろいろと
rooms.
話してくれました。
Or not render it, just like they know they fucking know how to make like
さっきの話は全部
just absolutely filthy living
立花も
conditions.
承知の上ってことか。
ええ、立花さんもあなたがこの仕事を継ぐにふさわしい人物だと思っているんでしょう。
You guys ever see those time lapses of like those
風間のおやっさんのことを知って
like cleaning? There are like not just specifically to Japan, but just because like Yakuza, they do have those time lapses of like cleaning companies like going into those really small Japanese apartments, and they're just like you cannot see the floor, and it's just like a time lapse of like them cleaning the place out.
私がこの世で最も信頼している男だということです。そんな風間さんを慕う昔の仮にそっくりのギラギラとしたしかし綺麗な目をしている男になら私のすべてを託してみてもいいかなと思いましてね。お願いできませんか、桐生さん。今のカムロ町にはあなたのような男が必要なん
I'm
で
just
す。
stunned that I basically had a thought that Wolf has been planning. So when he bought his house, right?
勉強のつもりでやらせてもらおう。
He's had a neighbor who's had a house up for sale for a while, and he's trying to get me to move over there,
もちろん
right across from him.
一つ
And then there's another house that's up for sale, so he's trying to get like everyone else in our friend group just to like essentially take over his street in his town. So we basically have like to build like a fucking commune or something. He is trying to build Outer Heaven. I think your community will evolve into a threat to domestic security. Let's take over Sealand, guys. In a total of 5 seconds, he will... Should go for a stroll and check back later. Like, for real, or... Oh, just go do stuff. Okay. Let's go to the Sega. I'm telling you, if we get enough people on the stream and like enough planning, we can take over Sealand. I'm telling you, we'll succeed where the pirates failed. Yamaoka. Oh no, he killed Akira Yamaoka. I'll never get to make Silent Hill music. Repelled those German mercenaries. We're built different. Not yet. I forget, like, what I need to do to get the second machine in here. Like the motorcycle one. I forget the name of it. Mini games. I love Outrun.
Get ready.
Always Splash Wave. I used to be able to get up to like stage 5 or something. Like I've never beaten Outrun. Ooh. Hell yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little too quick on the turn. Okay, alright, alright. Oh, we're gonna crash here. Oh! Ah, shit. Andorra, Monaco, or San Marino are better targets. Are we planning a fucking bandit raid? On like modern city-states? Oh no, the timer.
Checkpoint.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh god, this is where it gets hard, because like all the fucking traffic in the road. Oh. Throw the needle. Alright. Oh god. Get out the road. Oh. Ah. Oh, it's so over. It's so over. It's so over. Oh, they're dead. Everyone's dead. Hey, it's stage 2. San Marino's sorted out, doesn't have a coastline. Monaco, though, will land the longboat, raid the casinos, back into the ships. French army won't ever... Bro, we're just being the Normans. You're just saying, just become Norman. Be the modern Thracians, or maybe even the Sea People. No, we're the fucking Normans, dude. Skull de Normandie. That was some really good try. It really wasn't. I got to stage 2.
Hi.
Always love racing games. Tell me, when is the next F-Zero, please? Please tell me. Next time I get a new high score, I'll tell you about it.
Hi.
Social link. I guess we could do that one side quest since he's taking his time. Oh. Oh, no, never mind. We just did one thing. All set, come by. He's done cleaning the Sugita building. Bonding with a racer. Goons. Do I have a counter on this? I saw a heat action. Not the Gooners. Must learn from the greatest generals of history, Hannibal. Hannibal Caesar, General Butt Naked Dart. Maybe not from General Butt Naked. Let's not learn from General Butt Naked. Let's not. Let's not learn from him. I don't know about him. Maybe, I am sorry I ate your son. Please forgive me. But there's no way they cleaned that in like one outrun sitting. Oh my god. You can now use the office as your hideout. Also serves as your business headquarters. So basically, it becomes an idle game. Not unlike the idle game that Majima is running, but the other kind. Oh, the real estate minigame is not that bad because it's just kind of running in the background and it's not as involved as it's really easy. It's not as involved as the Cabaret Club. Basically, it's just like free money coming in on the side. Wow, that butt naked became a priest. Oh god. Do I have to do the first one as part of the main quest? I actually forget. Let's see, do I have a manager for this? No. Oh god, I think I do. You just get 15 million? I guess to buy some properties. This is a fortune, you sure?
Hey.
Okay. Oh god, yeah, it is just gonna run me through the... So I guess what we will have to do at least like one thing in the Cabaret Club. Oh, do we get to see the animation where he pulls out all the money? Sukiyaki Muranaka. It's the main outpost of an old-school sukiyaki restaurant. Always booked solid with reservations. What should I do? Oh, yeah, he does. Buy with cash. That's insane. So I guess Kiryu like lost all this whenever he went to prison in Yakuza 1. Set time after giving the order to begin collecting in a given block, you'll be able to collect profit there. And we just made 7 million yen. It's that easy. Do it again. It's that easy. This is exactly when you need to keep watch for one of the 5 billionaires picking a money battle. If you lose in that money battle, you'll lose ownership of a property, so Make sure you always appoint a manager. So all the people we're getting like little like friendship things with, those are managers that you can get in your team here. Mr. President. Congratulations, Kiryu. You're now a real estate manager. Art of the deal. Kiryu Kazuma. Fantastic realtor. I already have so much money. Small loan of 140 million yen. Oh! Was going to meet Oda for that drink. He said the place was called Serena on Tenkaichi Street. Man.